Good morning, students. I am Manish Pandey from LPM Public School. Today I am going to explain the second part of the chapter, Dr. Gori and the Giggling Ghost of class 7. Yesterday we read some stories, first part of the story yesterday, and in that story we came to know about Dr. Gori and Ziegling Ghost. So Dr. Gore was always listening a sound, was always smiling, hearing a smiling sound. Wherever he goes, that sound was also going with him. So he became very upset. He was bothered about that sound, and he could not find out from where the sound is coming. Okay, so he did everything to get to know about the voice but everything went in vain. Now in this part 2, we we will read what happened to Dr. Gore next. Okay. He announced with his modern device, I shall devastate the little devil. Now just Dr. Gore just was equipped with a modern device, and he is telling that with the help of this device, I shall devastate. I will. I shall ruin the little little ghost. I will overcome. I will overcome that little ghost. And confused him utterly, so he became confused. Immobilize him, I will stop him. After which he proceeded to become quite confused himself. So after this, he was very confused because he was always thinking about that giggling ghost. So he was just absent. He became absent-minded person. So he is not able to pay attention on what he was doing. Okay. He went on to say, educate him. So these words Dr. Gori was uttering from his mouth. Oh yes, that is exactly what I said. And he walked absent-mindedly back to his room. Now, what Dr. Gori was doing? Once he was going out and once he was coming inside the room. Once inside, he realized that he had come back. When he came inside the room, he had realized that, oh, I have to go out. So again, he wanted to go out. So he decided to go out into the corridor again. So he went into the corridor again. But for some strange reason, he neglected to use the door that was open for this purpose. Actually, one door was open there, and for Dr. Gore should use that door to go out, but he neglected to use that door. Instead, what he did? He turned instead to a closed door. He turned to a closed door on the other side and proceeded to open it. So he was trying to open it, but it was stuck. So actually, the door was firmly stuck fast. The painters had painted over the door frame. So painters, some days back, painters were painting the door frame with thick oil paint, layer upon layer. It had not been opened for years, so the door was not been opened for years. Okay, some years back it had opened, so the door got stuck fast. Dr. Gore became more and more flustered. Dr. Gore became more and more agitated, became angry. All afternoon he tried pulling the door open, not because he wanted to go anymore, but because he thought this was another trick of the ghost. Actually, all afternoon Dr. Gore was trying to pull that door open, but not because of he wanted to use that door, but because he thought, Dr. Gore thought that this was another trick of that little devil. Because of that devil, this door is not opening. Getting the door jammed just as he tried to open it, just to spied into. Actually, Dr. Gore was cursing most. Each time he tugged at the handle. Each time Dr. Gore was pulling hard the handle. The giggling grew louder and louder. So, voice of smiling grew louder and louder until it became almost unbearable. So, after some time, Dr. Gore was not able to bear it. By evening, Dr. Gore was at his wits' end. By the evening, Dr. Gore was so worried he did not know what to do next. Because of that giggling sound, Dr. Gore became very upset. He was running a temperature, he had a fever and nearly hysterical. It means he was too upset, afraid or excited to control his behavior or emotion. Okay. He put a thermometer in his mouth and looked at himself in the mirror. So he wanted to check his temperature, so he put thermometer in his mouth and look at the mirror. The indelible ink was still there, so some spots of ink was still on his bald head, and a few bits of paper were still there. His cheeks were crimson, so his cheeks became very red beneath his inky forehead. So his forehead, some spots of ink were there, and he looked completely crazy. So Dr. Gore was looking very disturbed. Then he heard the giggling ghost again. So then Dr. Gore heard the sound of giggling again. Dr. Gore lost his temper. No, Dr. Gore was out of temper. Little walls of steam began curling up from his ears as he went thumping across the room on his round flat feet and threw himself against the closed door. So Dr. Gore became very angry as balls of steam began to curling up, began to coming out from his ear. Actually, it was not happening. It is only to make you understand that he was very angry. He became very angry, and he threw himself against the closed door. The door was closed, so he just threw himself to the closed door. The door, which had been taking a battering since that morning, so because of attack on that door, the door got damaged, flew open with a blast. Now, at once, the door flew open with a blast and took Dr. Gore in, and the door let Dr. Gore come in. For a moment, chubby Dr. Gore sat instant. For some time, Dr. Gore sat inside the room, very shocked. He was very shocked, stunned and dizzy, with a sound like 100 big conch shells blowing through his ears. So he felt like some sounds were blowing into his ears, through his ears. When the noise his head subsided, when the noise became reduced, and he could focus again, so he could think again, he was speechless at what he saw. He was unable to utter a word. What he saw just now. He saw the ziggling ghost, of course. It was not a humanoid balloon. So he thought that ghost was there. Nothing else, no machine and no creature was there, and only ghost was there. It was not a grinning Rakshas. Not any Rakshas was smiling. It was not even an extra terrestrial. It was not anything else. It was an old sink with ancient plumbing and old tap that had run dry for years and never been closed properly. Actually, he saw a wash basin there, and on that wash basin there was an old tap, and that tap was not properly closed. That tap was half opened. Okay. There in the half open tap made a most familiar sound. So that half open tap was filled with air. So through that air sound was made. It went kiki kiki. Dr. Goraknath Gore had found his poltergeist. Now Dr. Goraknath Gore found his ghost who was making noise. Okay. Bright and early the next morning. So that Dr. Gore found his ghost. So now he is feeling very easy and feeling very good. The next very bright and early morning, before too many people were about. Then before actually Dr. Gore was had a clinic. So before too many people were about there, Dr. Gore called or sent in the plumber arrived with Dr. Gore. So Dr. Gore took that plumber inside his house. They went into the washroom next to his study. Okay, next to his study room. After a few minutes of slow tinkering with a wrench, so when the plumber worked with his tools and he tried to just tight that half open tap, shiny new tap was installed. So the old tap was replaced by a shiny new tap, which actually run water instead of dry rattling noises. So that shiny tap gave water instead of rattling noises. Dr. Gore heaved a sigh of relief. Now Dr. Gore was feeling better and he is thinking my problem is solved now. That supply of postage stamp in his latter tray floated all around. So actually, he was very happy and he did not take care of postage stamp. All around floated in his room like a rain of Xerox popcorn. Actually, okay, but he was too relieved to care. So Dr. Gore was now feeling very relaxed and he is too relaxed that he does not want to care for anything. Okay, so thank you very much, children, for watching my video, and this is the part 2 of chapter 4. Thank you very much.